Okay, we're zooming. Let's see.
What's going on, Harry?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let's see who we got. Michael, unmute. Stephen. Here's Michael.
You mute them.
Okay, there we go. John, who's Rusty?
Oh, Rusty. Does it say Rusty? Yes, that's my wife. We have
Oh.
we use that for a lot of conferences we do with friends.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Where do you set the I was trying to find the place to make sure I have the original audio set on right. Is that
You mean on
Zoom
on
settings?
you talking about the original sound?
Yeah. Is that in the
Yeah, you go to you see more
Setup?
with the three dots?
Yeah.
Click on that.
Meeting settings?
No.
Yeah, if you click on the three dots down there at the bottom, it should pop up. It'll show you some your options.
Should say enable.
It'll say enable.
Enable original sound.
3 dots at the bottom, huh? I got 3
Yeah.
dots at the top.
Well, do them at the top.
Just I got a choice of hand clapping, chat, meeting settings, or disconnect audio. Those are the only 4 choices.
Well, you don't have it. You didn't enable it when you came in.
Do you have? Hey Harry, does he needs to have Zoom on his app?
This is Zoom app.
He's got Zoom, and he's got the latest. What you
Okay,
got the latest
so-
version, right?
Yeah, it's the latest version.
Okay. When you
So go into Zoom.
yeah, but before you
That's what I
first,
meant.
before you join the meeting, when you first called it up, before you put in the meeting numbers, you've got
Okay.
to you've got to
Okay.
you've got to hit the little go on the little cog. There's a little cog that's for settings, and then one of the options under meetings would be to enable original sound.
Okay, I'm going to leave and come back then. I'll go do that right
Yeah.
now.
And
Yeah,
then when
thanks.
you get back, then we'll go to the option.
Okay.
How you doing, Michael?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah, I found out. You know, people don't know this from. Actually, I put it on my wife's phone. On the thing online. I don't know how you can be in 2 places at once because I see you on the Facebook page playing. But so we're playing it on our TV. You can play it on TV if you have that capability.
Oh yeah, if you've got Apple TV, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be getting some feedback from that because that's when it's feeding on live, it's streaming on live Facebook, but it's like 20 seconds behind.
Okay.
So if you're watching on Facebook and trying to record on this, I hear an echo already from somewhere.
I don't know. I have the sound just muted right now,
Yeah.
but it shows you getting ready to play. Unless it's in the future.
Well, we did some stuff last night, but it should be. It's showing that.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing then.
We're live streaming on Facebook right now.
Right now,
But,
okay.
but there's a 20-second delay.
All right. Let me get out of this. Oh yeah, that was a virtual open mic
Yeah.
that I was looking at. All
Yeah.
right.
You thought I was in 2 places at one time, didn't you?
I did. I couldn't figure out how to. Here it is. 6 Zoomers. Play now. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
I guess it hadn't shown up on the Facebook page. Oh yeah, now I see me. Okay.
Now, Michael, you're on you're on the iPad?
I'm on the iPhone.
On the iPhone, on the iPhone. Okay, you coming in loud and clear, and you got a
Good.
very good picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying mine a while ago. It wasn't coming in all that great, but let's
Okay,
see.
now I see.
And
Yeah.
Stephen, you're on an iPad, right? Just straight iPad.
Uh-oh. My wife is cringing because my glasses are slipping down my nose.
Uh-oh. Okay, Stephen's
There
gonna
we
be on straight iPad. He does a really great job on that. And then let's see, is that? And I'm hooked up over here. I got my iPad going. I'm going to try to sing into that. I was doing it a while ago and it wasn't coming out all that great. But
When you do the replay, make sure you edit out this stuff.
well, it's hard to do because you end up with a 3 or 4 hour video on there, and then you got to edit, and it's
Yeah,
nobody
no,
nobody watches anyway.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
But you can go in and edit if somebody does something really good, they want it.
Yeah.
I'll
I just think the world's going to see this.
give them a clip. Okay, I hear somebody. Who we got here? Somebody's coming back. John Jaggers. Okay.
I'm all set.
Hey, John. Okay. Now then, you go to those 3 dots, and it'll give you the enable option.
Okay. Enable.
See
Yep.
it?
See it?
Yep, it's been enabled. Thank you.
Okay. That's what you do. Okay. Now then, I don't know how many people's watching. You know, I had made a fool out of myself in at least 24 hours, so I'm gonna do it again tonight.
Well, I sent the link to some friends. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. What they need to do is just look at it on Facebook. I mean, if they get on here and start,
Okay.
yeah, you know, it's
But
gonna
they can see this on Facebook. This is what's
Yeah.
showing on Facebook right
it's
now.
streaming live on Facebook. There's like a 20-second delay, but they can just watch it on that rather than try to get in here and say hello, can you hear me, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, maybe you put on play one of your songs, Harry, in the background. So
Hey, John, what did you come up with? Did you get your mic fixed up, or are you just going straight?
I'm going straight to the microphone in the iPad, but I've got my board set up, so at least it'll be, the PA's going through the PA speakers. So
Okay. Well, I don't know how many people was watching, but we started this about a month ago when everyone had to stay home, and we decided to Zoom and try to do an open mic. And Zoom was designed for meetings and talking and teaching classrooms and all that kind of stuff, but it wasn't really designed for music. And we found out real fast that if you try to play the guitar and sing into Zoom, it would try to squelch the guitar. It would. They had what do you call it? A
compression.
compression or something that's going on there. It would try to enhance the voice, but to hear anything else was noise, so it'd try to suppress it, and it was just a horrible sound. You may hear some of that tonight if I don't have this set right. And then we discovered that you could turn off the suppression and turn on original sound on a nice. If you have a desktop, you could turn that off, and then if you had a digital interface of some kind or a mixer that had a USB connection to your computer, you could get a pretty good sound. And then if you got a really good mic, I mean, it'd be even better. And then somebody came up with the blue mic with the USB connection, and that seemed to work really well. And now what we got is tonight. I'm anxious for y'all to hear Ricky Jean Wright. He's going to play on an iPad, but he's got the blue mic going into his iPad, and he gets just a really pristine sound with that on the iPad. And Kat McGee, she's going to be here tonight. I think she's going to try to play through her PA system, just like he's in a coffee shop. I was experimenting with that, and it seemed to work pretty good. The iPhone we get some really good recordings like at in coffee shops and bars and things like that. You just set that right out in front of the band, and it picks them up pretty good. So I think if you had a little solo amp and you set it up in your office and just turn that up and capture that sound with your iPhone or your iPad, you might get a pretty good mix for for Zooming, but I'm going to try that here. I'm going to be the guinea pig here to start off with, and we'll see how it works. I was trying it a while ago, and I was getting I couldn't get the video right. I think there's a lot of competition for bandwidth tonight.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna squelch everybody. I'm gonna turn everybody off, then I'm gonna turn mine on. I got my iPad. Y'all can see it down there. It says Harry's iPad. I'm gonna get over here. I got my speaker on there, and I'm gonna sing through it for a little bit. Y'all bear with me. If y'all can hear me, raise your hand. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm just playing. I've got an acoustic, and I got my microphone, and I've got a little solo amp sitting up here on the table right beside me here, and I'm gonna, if I can get it up there. Where am I at? Harry's iPad. Here we go.
Harry, you have 2 mics or just one?
One mic, just one mic. Okay, I pinned my video. Get it right there. Whoop! Get my harmonica. Okay, so this is a microphone going into my little solo amp, and I'm just one microphone. I got it's SM58. Walking with my honey, North Park Mall. She's just a little thing, so I'll keep my steps small. Pretty soon I knew I was in the wrong gear. She was way up yonder. She was headed for Sears to speed. Woman blues. Well, I hollered and I yelled, I did my best to catch her. As soon as I got up there, I slid right past her. She turned the corner, I knew that I had lost her. Good Lord, didn't mean for me to be a shopper. To speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast. I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. To speed, woman blues. Well, I hollered and I yelled, I did my best to catch her. As soon as I got up there, I slid right past her. She turned the corner, I knew that I had lost her. Good Lord, didn't mean for me to be a shopper. To speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast. I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. To speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast. I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. To speed, woman blues. Okay, let's see. I'll mute that.
Harry, are you still muted? Harry, you're muted.
No, I had my volume down. I turned my mic down. There we go. Yep. Did it sound okay at all?
Yeah, I think the only question was the guitar was a little more mic'd than the voice, so you might have done that balance a little different, but I thought the sound quality was reasonable.
Yeah, I could lean into it, I guess, a little bit more. That's the problem with this. You gotta figure out your balance and all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna try that same song once, without the amplifier, just the iPad.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Oop. I get a delay with the headphones. Did you hear me now? Check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Okay. I had to turn the headphones down. I'm getting a feedback. What is it? Oh well, we'll see. Walking with my honey, North Park Mall. She's just a little thing, so I keep my steps small. Pretty soon I knew I was in the wrong gear. She was way up yonder, she was heading for Sears. 2-speed, woman blues. She's too slow, too fast. I can't keep up, she's stepping on the gas. Too slow, too fast. Then she hits the brakes and comes in last. 2-speed, woman blues. Mute. Check, 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 check. Check, check. I'm talking to myself.
We wondered.
I've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is that echo coming from? Check. Maybe it's maybe it's maybe it's the iPad. Let's see. I got it turned off, I thought.
We don't hear it on this end here.
Check. Check. That's what it was. No? Where the heck is that coming from? Check. 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 There's my iPhone. iPhone. Yeah, here we go. Check. Check. Check.
Better?
Well, I'm gonna keep getting it. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna get rid of this Harry's iPad. If I can get rid of it. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm back. Y'all still with me?
We're here.
Okay. Was there a measurable difference? You know, the problem with the iPad, you got to get down so close to it. But mine anyway.
Well, you were closer to the mic, it looked like, and I thought the balance was much better, but it still sounded.
With the iPad, Still sounded what?
The sound quality was still good, I thought.
Yeah.
As you guys,
Well, I had it on the original sound, but it's a Dickens trying to get the distance and the balance and everything right. It's easier with a mic like this,
yeah.
much easier. So anyway, well, it's about 7:30, and we've got a really good guy coming up here, Stephen Valenzuela. So, any comments or questions before we get going here? We got Stephen at 7:30. He's going to play on the iPad. John's going to play on his iPad, just straight iPad. Kat McGee, she's going to use an amp, I think. And then Ricky Jean, he's going to have the blue mic. And then Michael Roth, he's going to play on the iPhone. He seems to be an expert at it. So he got a really good iPhone. I don't know if that's one of the late models or not, but it really looks good and sounds good. Okay, I appreciate y'all all being here, and this is an experiment, and hopefully we can show some people that you can Zoom on the iPad, and you can Zoom with the iPhone if you're going to do an open mic. You know, that was a real disappointment when we first started doing this, was how horrible the sound was. And then I think the people at Zoom they were really listening, because it's like on April the 8th. They came out with a new version. They called it Zoom version 4.6.10. And that version and anything higher has the option, like what you did a while ago, John, to turn on the original sound or turn off the processing, the same thing. Okay, I'm starting to ramble here, so let's listen to Stephen. Stephen, why don't you give us a little concert here? You got 30 minutes if you want it. Okay.
Hey, look, I'm pretty excited because I finished a song today, and
Did you?
I haven't finished a song in a really long time, so.
Well, we've inspired you, haven't we? That's great. Okay.
I had part of it, and then the rest of it just sort of kind of came to me today and put it together. So hopefully I don't mess it up too bad, but we'll give it a shot.
Well, lay it on us.
Hey, you let me know if it doesn't sound right or if I need to back up or a little bit or something like that, right?
Okay.
I'm on the wrong side of being right. Sometimes you lose when you win the fight. I said the wrong things at the right time. Going in circles, walking a straight line. Oh, if there's one thing that I know, it's that I will never know. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Sometimes it starts where it ends, and running will get you nowhere. Sometimes it's easy, most times it's hard. Yeah, then it falls apart. Oh, and running will get you nowhere. Oh, and running will get you nowhere. Sometimes everything just hurts. Goes from good to bad, yeah, from bad to worst. And it seems like you can't even find time. Oh, and the walls keep caving in. Oh, but the grass ain't always greener there on the other side. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Sometimes it starts where it ends, and running will get you nowhere. Sometimes it's easy, most times it's hard. Yeah, then it falls apart. Oh, and running will get you nowhere. Oh, and running, yeah, running, yeah, will get you nowhere. Oh, when bad times they end. Oh, when Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Sometimes it starts where it ends. And running will get you nowhere. Sometimes it's easy, most times it's hard. Yeah, then it falls apart. And running will get you nowhere. Oh, and running, yeah, will get you nowhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, running will get you nowhere.
That sounded really good.
That was all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, Harry, I just got a note that said this Facebook Live is static. Think that's a
Static.
user error, or is that something that's possible true?
Oh, I don't know. It's static.
Yeah, like there's no nothing
go-
live. It's not live. It's yeah.
I'll go over and look at it. Maybe it's not.
Well, I clicked the link you sent around. I don't know if that's the way to get to it or not. Maybe you'd have to go to Dallas Songwriters.
Well, you got to go to Dallas Songwriters, but it'll be down there somewhere. Let's see, DSA 6 somewhere 29 minutes ago.
There it is.
Yeah, I have it up on my phone. It seems like it's doing all right.
It's working.
Is it doing? Okay, I think it's a user error. Check
Yeah,
that.
I think.
Sorry,
yeah,
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I invited them because I thought, you know, if they're stuck in the house, then maybe it would be something fun for them.
Yeah, they are stuck in the house.
Yeah.
They get arrested.
Okay, Stephen, let's hear another one.
All right, here we go.
You got your reasons, I got all your little lies in a bed. You waiting by the door. I got your memories, but I don't want them anymore. You can have them, please take those too. And I don't want any part of me to remember any part of you. Don't wanna hear what you have to say. Don't wanna play the games we used to play. And I keep running to our old friends and tell me that you're doing fine and that you're happy again. I'll be the one to cry all these tears. I'll walk away after all these years. And all I need right now are my records and my shirts and my love, and I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here. You'll be out of my mind. I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here. You'll be out of my mind. And I don't want any part of me. And I don't want any part of me to remember any part of you. You're like an old wool sweater in the middle of summer, choking me out and making it hard to breathe. I need a change in the weather. Something makes me feel better. 'Cause it always feels like rain. And I don't want any part of me to remember any part of you. Don't want to hear what you have to say. Don't want to play the games we used to play. And I keep running into our old friends. Tell me that you're doing fine and that you're happy again. I'll be the one to cry all these tears. I'll walk away after all these years. And all I need right now are my records and my shirts and my love, and I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here. You'll be out of my mind. love me to remember. Love me
Hey, beautiful.
to remember.
Michael says, Michael.
Oh, let me see if I'm supposed to be up.
No, not yet.
Hey, Stephen? Some of the time it felt like the level was a little lower than Harry's was. Are you far from the mic, or Michael, did you or Harry feel that way?
I thought it was well balanced what he was doing. Yeah.
No, the balance was good. It was just a little bit harder to hear than you.
Oh, I couldn't tell, but I thought it was coming. I thought it was coming in good, but he's
So
not.
what's that, Stephen?
I can get
Just a little bit harder to hear than you.
Oh, I couldn't tell. I thought it was coming. I thought it was coming in good, but somebody's got the TV on.
That's the delay. It's like 7 seconds.
That was coming off the TV. Somebody had their TV on.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, Steve. Now, Stephen, if you can sing a little louder, that's good. But I thought it was plenty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Okay, Steve. Now, Stephen, if you can sing a little louder, that's good. But I thought it was.
Don't be seen, don't be heard. Swear the words they spoke to me. Swear the words they spoke to me. Don't cause waves, don't bring pain. Don't fall in love, 'cause love is a crying shame. But I gotta find my own way through this world. It's the sound of a beautiful melody. It's the touch of a beautiful girl. Where would we be? Where would we be without love? Oh, 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 oh. Without love. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, please, don't be mad. I'm not trying to cause a scene. I just got to make my stand. You see, I believe some mountains were made to be moved. We say what we're gonna say. Sometimes I do, so not to. You may be wrong, maybe right. Just one way to find out. Take my hand, we'll jump ship tonight. But where would we be? Where would we be without love? Oh, 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 oh. Without love. Oh, 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 oh. Don't be seen, don't be heard. Swear the words they spoke to me. Swear the words they spoke to me. Don't cause waves, don't bring pain. Don't fall in love, 'cause love is a crying shame. Don't bring pain. Don't fall in love, 'cause love is a crying shame.
On here.
Tell you what, Stephen, we're just gonna have to let you play. That's too much noise when we want to unmute it in between.
All right,
We're,
I'll just.
we're,
I'll keep
we're
on.
applauding. Everybody's applauding. Yeah, just keep on going, man. You got about 20 minutes here if you want it.
All right, sounds good.
We lost somebody here.
This was right, let's ride. Sit here and do another, well, baby, that's alright. Wanna chill, we can chill. Wanna dance, we can dance. Have it all planned out, or leave it all up to chance. 'Cause I don't care where we're going, no, I really don't. I got no way of knowing whether this will or it won't. So I sit here, let the chips fall where they may. Just hope and pray for a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. If you wanna rock, let's rock. Wanna roll, let's roll. Take this thing real fast, or we can take it slow. Head off to the mountains, maybe down to the sand. On each other's arms, laughing hand in hand. 'Cause I don't care where we're going, no, I really don't. I got no way of knowing whether this will or it won't. So I sit here, let the chips fall where they may. Just hope and pray for a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Oh, if I could take one this week from this world, be to stay right where we are. 'Cause the promise of tomorrow's only here for today. So I get down on my knees and pray for a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Oh, such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.
All right. Keep on going, Stephen. You're doing good.
Smoke-filled room and dusty bottles lined up on the wall. There's people lost in conversation, ain't nobody talking at all. They got lovers and users, old-timers and abusers, people that look just like me. They keep walking around trying to figure it all out. Still quite a mystery to me. But who the hell do you think that you are? Think you're taking this just a little too far. Always pretending to be something we're not. Trying to give it what we ain't got. No, no, no. Always trying to give what we ain't got. So pardon me if I didn't make your acquaintance. Sometimes my eyes, they don't see. But it's a beautiful night for a grand adventure. Think you might want to ride with me. But who the hell do you think that you are? I think you're taking this just a little too far. Always pretending to be something we're not. Trying to give it what we ain't got. No, no, no. Always trying to give what we ain't got. Always trying to give what we ain't got. Always trying to give what we ain't got.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're sounding great.
Hey, look. Normally, I know we don't do covers, but I'm gonna do one just because I learned
Do
it
it.
the other day. It's pretty
Do
good.
it.
I really. So.
You earned the right to do a cover. Okay.
I put
We lost you. There it goes. What's happening here, folks? That happened a while ago for shortly.
Yeah, he locked up.
Yeah, he locked up. Let's see if I can get him. So it came back. Oh, we lost him. We lost him. Maybe he'll come back.
What if he had a bandwidth issue at his house or something?
Yeah, I think
He
it's
started doing homework or something. Download the
well.
movie.
I think what's happening is Saturday night. Here he comes. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's live. That's not him. Okay, he'll come back. Let me call him. If I can. You know, I don't understand all this bandwidth stuff, but I've heard people talk about it, and I'll bet you Saturday night we're getting a lot of competition.
If he's on Wi-Fi, maybe at his house, he may have somebody suddenly started downloading a movie.
Whoop.
Hey Harry, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
When I plug up my microphone, the sound, I can't hear you talk.
Oh, well,
And I've got it on original sound.
what, you can't hear me talk when you plug your microphone in?
I'll plug my microphone in. So here, I'm gonna plug the microphone in again. Keep talking.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
Is Rick? I can't hear Ricky now. Can you?
No, I think. Hey, Ricky.
Are you still talking?
Oh yeah, yeah. Unplug.
Oh, are you still talking?
Yes. Unplug your mic.
His sounded better before he plugged his mic.
Are you still talking?
Yes, we're still talking. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check,
You hear
check,
now,
check.
Ricky?
Rick,
I unplugged the microphone.
you unplug the microphone?
Yeah.
Well, you know, on your down there on your options on your where it says mute the microphone, you know, there's that little arrow there. Have you checked that to make sure that you've got it on the right microphone and the right speaker? When you plug that in, you might there. The little arrow by the microphone, you have a little settings menu that pops up there, and it says select a microphone and select a speaker. Whenever you change that microphone, when you put that microphone on there, you're going to have to change your select a microphone. Can you hear me? Huh?
I'm on my iPad.
Oh, you're on your iPad. We didn't have that problem the other day. I wonder what that was. Do you have a setting somewhere where you select microphone at all? Wait a minute. For Michael, everyone, what's he saying? What happened to Ricky Dean? Whoop. I think Murphy just checked into the the show. Hey, Ricky Jean, what's
Now, can
happening?
you-
There? Huh?
Now can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Actually, the sound's a little cleaner without the mic. Just strange.
Yeah, well, it was sounding really pristine.
Kind of distorted.
Steven's joining us, getting back here. Let's
Now
see.
does it sound distorted?
No, you sound good.
No, it sounds good now.
Trying to admit Steven's iPad here. Here we go. Let's see Steven's iPad. Here we go. Hey, Steven, did you have to go to the restroom?
See, that's what happens when you try to play a cover on a DSA Facebook.
Yeah, I think that was ASCAP hitting you.
That was Mr. Murphy. Murphy rules on nights
Yeah,
like
I don't know
this.
what that was. I just got kicked off for some reason. It didn't like it. The internet didn't like it.
I think it's Saturday night. Saturday Night Live. Everybody's on the airwaves right now, and it's a bandwidth thing. But go ahead and sing us another song while we got you.
All right, give it another shot, huh? No covers this time. Ain't doing that
That's
again.
what it was. You were getting paid back for doing a cover.
All right. Okay, can you hear me all right?
Yes.
All right.
I don't think you have your original sound on.
Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta do that again. Sorry. There we go. That's probably better.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Say these roads lead you home. I think I got my directions wrong. You got problems, yeah, and I've got a few. Maybe someday share them with you. 'Cause I ain't trying to erase all I've done wrong. I know I'm sorry, doesn't make it all go away. And I keep trying to get a little better every day. So when I make it home, I can hear you say, I want you to stay. They say time heals the wounds. I don't know right now when it comes to you. And I know you don't know me now. I just can't you forgive me somehow. 'Cause I ain't trying to erase all I've done wrong. I know I'm sorry, 'cause I'm making all go away. And I keep trying to get a little better every day. So when I make it home, I can hear you say. So when I make it home, I can hear you say, I want you to stay. Yeah. I want you to stay. Yeah. Just stay. Yeah. I want you to stay. Yeah. 'Cause I ain't trying to erase all I've done wrong. I know I'm sorry, doesn't make it all go away. Now you're trying to get a little better every day. So when I make it home, I can hear you say, I want you to stay.
That's great. You
We
doing
got time for one more? One more?
Yeah, time for one more. You're doing some different stuff tonight. Sounds good.
All right. For all my musician friends out there, this is the song for you. sit right there and have a beer. Lend me your ear. Let's get drunk and tell lies. 'Cause I've been burned and I've been bruised. Went all in with everything to lose. I didn't make it out a better man. And I cashed all my favors in for heartbreak, loneliness, and sin. And all I've got right now are these 2 bottles of whiskey. One's for you, one's for me. So let's drink to the memories. To all my friends sitting in these bars, singing songs and playing guitars, always full of love and never for the money. There's no fortune, no fame, but we do it all the same. And hell, I wouldn't change a thing. And I've cashed all my favors in for late night band rides and getting drunk with friends. And all I've got right now are these 2 bottles of whiskey. One's for you, one's for me. So let's drink to the memories. Drink to the memories. And I've cashed all my favors in for heartbreak, loneliness, and sin. And all I've got right now are these 2 bottles of whiskey. One's for you, one's for me. So let's drink to the memories. Drink to the memories. Oh, thank you for the memories. Where? Thank you for the memories.
Good job, Stephen. Okay. Okay. John Jaggers, you're up next here.
Okay, so I'm going to try. I originally set this up to kind of using my PA through my mic, so I'm going to be back over there trying to do this. Let me know how the sound comes through here. I've got speakers kind of aimed at the iPad, but if that's too far away, I'll try to get closer because
Hey,
that's
Harry,
just
can you hear me?
really close to the mic, and you are.
Yeah, hang on just a second. Who's talking?
Harry.
Stephen?
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Hey, Harry, can you hear me?" Okay, go ahead, John. You're on.
How about now? Can you hear me now, Harry?
Who's that?
Are we being?
Yeah.
That's what's strange. I'm gonna let me try this and let me know how it sounds.
Yeah.
I think I got a bad connection, Harry.
Okay.
Is that Michael?
I don't know who it is.
That was Steven, I think.
Could be.
Can you hear that at all?
Yeah. Yeah, you're playing loud.
Huh?
Yeah, you're playing loud. Go ahead.
Okay, good. So I'm going to try this. This is actually Steve Seskin and Mira Go2 wrote this. This is just kind of relevant to today. So, but stop me, wave at me if you need me to stop if the balance is not right or something like that. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. These are crazy times we're living in. could lose my mind if I start giving in. One moment I'm okay, the next I'm terrified. But I know I'm not alone on this roller coaster ride, trying to make the most of these crazy times. Calling up old friends just to catch up with them, talking about the good old days. Helping out a neighbor, trading a little favor, getting used to living life this way. Taking piano lessons from some guy in Australia once a week. First time in my life I'm catching up on sleep. I pray my soul to keep. This is crazy times we're living in. I could lose my mind if I start giving in. One moment I'm okay, the next I'm terrified. But I know I'm not alone on this roller coaster ride, trying to make the most of these crazy times. No more multitasking, hardly any traffic, pancakes in the morning every day. Doing puzzles at the table, feeling pretty grateful for everyone who asked if I'm okay. And writing poetry that speaks to me, makes me whole. Listening to old music that soothes my troubled soul. It's the only way to go. These are crazy times we're living in. Could lose my mind if I start giving in. One moment I'm okay, the next I'm terrified. But I know I'm not alone on this roller coaster ride, trying to make the most of these crazy times. Trying to make the most of these crazy times.
You sound great. Yeah. That's good balance and good volume.
Good balance, but okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Keep rolling then, huh?
Yeah, it's sounding good. Cat just came on, so you got one more in the audience here.
So the Zoom is kind of like the green room, it looks like, and then the Facebook Live is the call, right?
Yeah. This is the cool room right here, and then
Yeah, there you go. So this is an old song, so this is one you've all heard before, probably. Drinking my morning coffee, scanning through the news, checking out Dear Abby for advice that I can't use. But it never seems to fail, let the obits catch my eye. Read enough to tell me why each one died and why. And I don't know one, and I wonder why I care. Must be reassurance buried somewhere deep in there. If they did something stupid or reached a ripe old age, then I know I'll be okay. As cynics back in high school, my friends and I would try to count the ways the obits said that each poor soul had died. Well, some just died, some passed away, some entered into rest. But the ones that flew into the arms of Jesus were the best. That's when it dawned on me that no one went to hell, as if the folks that wrote those things had any way to tell. Of course that means that heaven must be crowded anyway, so I know either way I'll be okay. I read the obits, that's right, the obits. The news is more depressing, strange that may seem. tales of the departed with their wild hyperbole. That's the place I go to find security. Oh, oh, oh. I think as I get older, assuming I'm still here, I'll still read the obits to calm those creeping fears. But then I'll read them slower so I can do the math to know which ones were older or younger when they passed. As long as more are older, my mind will be at rest. Soon as more are younger, that will put me to the test. Every ounce of my denial I'll have to tap each day just to know I'll be okay. I read the obits, that's right, the obits. The news is more depressing, strange as that may seem, but tales of the departed with their wild hyperbole. That's the place I go to find security. Oh, 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 I read the obits, that's right, the obits. When I want something real, I don't bother with TV, but behind the ads for hearing aids and plastic surgery, that's the place I go to find reality. Oh, 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 in the obits.
That sounds really good. Hey, John, just for everybody's edification here, tell us again, what is your setup now?
So my setup right now, I've got a Allen and Heath board that I use for rehearsal and stuff. So I've got it, my whole sound system based on that board. And so this mic, my guitar's plugged into my usual board here. So I've got reverb and all kinds of stuff. You know, I've got it EQ'd at my pedal board. And that all goes into the system and then comes back out of there into the main microphone speakers over my head that are faced out into the room.
Where's the iPad? Where's the iPad?
The iPad is on a mic stand, and a mic, iPad mic stand on a mic stand about 3, maybe 4 feet, socially distanced from me safely, about 4 feet away from me.
So you can see what you're doing, and then it's picking up the sound from the speakers.
It's picking up the sound from the speakers. One of the speakers is pretty much at the iPad. I didn't turn the wedge around, which I could have done, but I didn't do that. But the room's pretty, I've got it reasonably hot, so if I was rehearsing, this would be pretty loud.
Yeah, it sounds pretty live, but it sounds good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's got all the reverb, but you may not need all that stuff. But it's kind of the sound that would be normally coming out of a PA.
Well, you got good volume and you got good volume.
Good, well,
and good balance. I mean, yeah.
That balance to make sure I'm not
Yeah.
overpowering with the guitar or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a few newer things here.
I'm gonna go get a glass of wine. I'll be right back.
All right, well, just wine, no whiskey. The whiskey songs are later. Okay, this is called song "Must Be Present to Win." I was just 11, that bike's something special. My number in the barrel with 100 other balls. I found out later they'd drawn my lucky number, but I'd run off with my buddies. The bike was someone else's, and I was not the winner after all. Well, they told me up front, said it's a simple rule. Choose not to listen, you could end up the fool. You must be present to win. Can't just buy the ticket, then call it in. Said all that matters in the end. You must be present, you must be present to win. Later after college, out on my own, Dated lots of women, played the field, had some fun. My friends all got married, found a girl and settled down. But I was like a hummingbird, I'd never stay for long. Soon I was a party of one. Well, they told me up front, said it's a simple rule. Choose not to listen, you could end up the fool. You must be present to win. Can't just buy the ticket, then call it in. Said all that matters in the end, you must be present to win. Seemed life was passing by right before my eyes. Met her in my 30s, now she was something special. It took a year for love to bloom. We married in the fall, built ourselves a family, 2 kids and a dog. And I sunk into my work, buy us all we'd ever want. That wasn't what she wanted after all. It wasn't what she needed at all. Oh yeah, they told me up front, said it's a simple rule. Choose not to listen, you could end up the fool. You must be present to win. Can't just buy the ticket, then call it in. Said all that matters in the end, you must be present to win. All that matters in the end, you must be present to win. Thank you. There's another one, relatively newer song, called Without You. It does change a capo change. You see this lovely looking capo? I hope you can see it from a distance there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking Colorado capo in here. Do you have to pay you for an ad? I don't maybe have to.
Where can we get one of those?
Well, gosh, I'm glad you asked, Harry. Gosh, if you go to coloradocapo.com, you can get those for a low price today. Lots of them available.
All right. Colorado.com?
Coloradocapo.com. That's
Okay.
right.
You accept credit cards?
Operators are standing by. What?
You accept credit cards?
Oh, absolutely. Credit cards, PayPal, we're very, whatever you need.
Okay.
All right. Three days of mindless meetings, rainy Friday traffic, on the road too long, so ready to be home. Departure lounge is filling up with all the weekday warriors. Far from the crowd I sit alone. Without you, without you, our lives like rivers rushing to the sea. Without you, without you, so alone. Old couple approaches, he pushes her wheelchair. A baseball cap, an ivy in her arm. Just 2 passengers waiting for a plane. I stare out the window at the rain. My mind starts to wander the vows we made so many years ago. Then a baby's cry brings me back to earth. More time to kill until it's time to go. Without you, our lives like rivers rushing to the sea. Without you, so alone. Too tired to read my email, I turn back to that old couple. He checks their flight on his phone. She tells him she's thirsty, and he stands up with a smile that fades as he walks away alone. Without you, our lives are like rivers rushing to the sea. Without you, without you.
That sounded really good.
Thank you.
That sounded really good.
We're getting some real new stuff now. These last two were songs. One of them was, this is a song I co-wrote with a guy that out in California in the Bay Area. Introduced to me through Steve Seskin, who was one of the co-writers of that first song.
That's the guy that spoke at the meeting, right? Suskin?
I'm sorry?
Was that the guy that spoke at our meeting?
No, I don't think Steve's been to one of our meetings.
Who was the guy that invented the capo with you?
Oh, that's Matt Carroll. That's a different guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Steve's he lives in California, in Nashville. He's a touring songwriter. So he set up I met this guy through a workshop with him. A guy named Kevin Beatles. If I ask her, girl, have you lost weight? She probably looks surprised or roll her eyes, but I bet she'll still feel great. But if I tell her, hey, let's stay in tonight, I'll cook your favorite meal, it'll make you feel like everything's alright. She'll cut me off and without hesitation say, so you forgot to make the reservation. Well, she can read me like a book. She can show with just one look. She ain't buying what I'm selling. And I know her well enough to know she'll always call my bluff. Some lies ain't worth telling. It's 2 a.m. I got the munchies bad. She's asleep in bed, so I decide to head downstairs for a snack. Fridge door open, reaching for the chocolate cake. When I heard a sound, makes me turn around, catch a big smile on her face. Oh, hey, babe. Where's that vegan kale from California? She says, grab a chair, I'll fix a big bowl for you. Well, she can read me like a book, lets me know with just one look. She ain't buying what I'm selling. And to know her well enough, know she'll always call my bluff. Some lies ain't worth selling. If I come home and I've got trouble on my mind, she'll look at me, and if I say I'm doing fine, she'll look me in the eye and say I've got some time. Well, she can read me like a book, and she lets me know with just one look she ain't buying what I'm selling. And I know her well enough to know she'll always call my bluff. And if I say I'd have it any other way, well, some lies ain't worth telling. Some lies ain't worth telling. Thank you.
That's a good one.
So this next one is the one I just finished last week, and so I'm going to really be trying to make sure I remember it as I play it. But it's very relevant to tonight's meeting and most of our lives in the last couple of months. Used to get on airplanes once or twice a week. It was what you had to do to get things done. Each way could take 4 hours, stuck in a middle seat. No matter where, I'd never see the sun. Then the world changed a few short months ago. To travel now, I never leave the room. And I can have my boxers on, no one has to know. I always look my best when I'm on Zoom. Zoom, my new best friend. Zoom, I can recommend meetings like you've never seen before. Zoom takes me everywhere. Zoom, never leave my chair. Bunch of cool new backgrounds to explore. Ain't it great now everyone has Zoom? Need to make a quick call. Why call when Zoom will do? Pretty soon I filled up half my day. Every hour in my emails, 10 more Zooms to choose. Not sure I can keep on living this away. Zoom, is it my friend? Zoom, they should think again. Who are all those people in those squares? Zoom, it owns my day. Zoom, not sure why. Hey, put yourself on mute. Your kids are there. Life's getting pretty weird since I'm on Zoom. Our granddaughter throws out the candle. She just turned 3. We watch as she turns to her mom and asks, why aren't they here with me? Zoom, that guy's in the dark. Zoom, hey, was that a fart? The background makes my head just disappear. Zoom, hey, you're still on mute. Zoom, at least your dog is cute. I give up, it's time to grab a beer. Think back to when we didn't wait on Zoom. Now back to when we managed life without Zoom. Yeah, when life was so much calmer before Zoom. Or something like that.
Good job. I guess you got time for about one more.
Well, I don't have any queued up, but I can do something.
Okay.
Packing my bags for my high school reunion. Picnic and softball with the people we all became. And I'm staring at a drawer full of armor most folks call t-shirts, each with a version of the truth I might feel a need to claim. 'Cause it's been 40 years and I know they'll all be wondering if I'm that same nerdy guy that never had a date. One big glass, no matter what the game was. So I need a way to show them that I was worth the wait. Porsche Racing School, now that's what I'm thinking. 'Cause nothing says success like a big old howling hunk of steel. My wife rolls her eyes and says they'll just think compensating. Oh man, young toys, when you see them, it's just what you would feel. Well, how about a band? The Ramones or AC/DC? Well, I guess that just says I'm old and my ears are probably blown. Well, how about something newer? The Decemberists or Imagine Dragons? Yeah, right. They'll know they're from my grandkids, just on weekend loan. Still, it's been 40 years and I know they'll all be wondering if I'm that same nerdy guy that never had a date. One big glass, no matter what the game was. Still need a way to show them that I was worth the wait. Am I overthinking? Do I really care? They'll all be more focused on what they brought to wear. So maybe it's better, yeah, I'll just go incognito. Leave the stuff at home that has some image to advocate. Just wear clothes with no brand for their consumption. Just be me with no pretensions or presumptions, and defy their old assumptions. So it's been 40 years and maybe they'll be wondering if I'm that same nerdy guy that never had a date. One big glass, no matter what the game was. But I don't need to show them that I was worth the wait. No, I don't need to prove that I was worth the wait.
Good job, John. Good job. Good job.
So sounds like this setup works pretty well.
That worked really well. I think you're going to be pleased with what you did there. And I want to remind everybody out there listening that a month ago we couldn't do what we're doing tonight. The software didn't exist. They had the Zoom software, but it was designed more for a desktop, a better system. And everyone you see tonight, they're joined in. They're in a Zoom meeting together. It's like they're sharing a virtual stage. and they're playing. Every one of them's playing on their laptops. One of them's going to be on an iPhone, and Zoom had to come out with a new version back in April that allows us to do this because there was just the sound was getting too compressed and everything. It just didn't work. It was designed for meetings, but not music. But now it's we've adapted it to music. And all you folks out there in on Facebook listening to this live stream, well, y'all are the audience, and we're putting on some kind of a show for you. But this is all kind of an experiment. I think we're going to learn some things tonight, and we appreciate everybody being out there. And we've got Kat McGee coming up next, and Kat, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna undo your microphone here. I'm unmuting Kat. Kat, you there?
World. Hello, world.
Okay, Kat. Now tell us what kind of system are you have tonight? How are you set up?
Well, I'm kind of doing the classic coffee shop setup. So I've got my vocal mic and my guitar plugged into amps, which are off screen here. And so just using ambient sound through the amp into the iPad.
Okay. Well, let's hear some music from Kat McGee. Thank you, Kat.
All right, can you hear the vocal okay?
Yeah, you're coming through loud and clear. Play your guitar a little bit. Yeah, I think you're gonna have it. You're gonna have it. As always, you might be a little bit loud, but let's see. When you get
Who,
going.
me?
Yeah, you got a strong voice.
All right, let's see how it goes, and I can
Okay.
adjust accordingly.
Okay.
All right, thank you. And this is 4 Guns and a Mercedes. Hale got into his car and he drove quietly out of town. Nobody noticed, they were all looking down to those deep dark holes that don't ever spit. Wonder what went wrong. Before long they'd get to the bottom of it. Oh, I'm dreaming of Gusher and dancing in black gold, but all the deal is too good to be true. They've already been sold. As he drove across that West Texas blacktop, he thought just one more call. Harold Snake Oil was just about gone. Yeah, he chased him from courtroom to courtroom and all the way to Hades. He got out of town with nothing but 4 guns and a Mercedes. Ooh, I'm dreaming of a Gusher and dancing in black gold, but all the deals too good to be true. They've already been sold. They took all that he had and they put it up at auction. All those houses and fancy cars and big gold watches. Yeah, they even found his yacht docked down in the Caymans. He had it coming. Judge said, son, no small smooth sailing. Oh, and dreaming of a Gusher and dancing in black gold, but all the deals too good to be true. They've already been sold to some sucker down the road. Yeah, he chased him corner to courtroom and all the way to Hades. He got out of town with nothing but 4 guns and a Mercedes.
Kat, your balance is good, but your volume is too much. You need to ring.
Too overwhelming. Okay.
You need
I
to
almost
ring-
wonder if I even need the amps.
you may not if you want to try it the other way, but the guitar was a little bit loud, and
Okay.
but your overall volume was a little bit loud also.
All right, I turned them both down a little bit. Let's see how that goes.
Okay,
Was it okay, or was it totally blowing it out?
the guitar was blowing it out a little bit.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you get some distortion from the guitar, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's just a volume thing.
All right. Well, I'm also not playing with the pick, so that should make it a little quieter as well. But
You're a strong player.
okay. Well, let me see if that helps a little bit here. Okay. This is called A Place of Their Own. Let's see how this goes. She was from Paris, Texas. He was from Cairo, Illinois. They both loved those wide open spaces since they were a little girl and a little boy. She grew up in the rolling grass, cows and chickens for friends. He grew up in the cornfields at the crossroads, the Mississippi and the Ohio. Ooh, 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 ooh. Met at a gift shop right off the interstate. Both bought a trinket for someone back home. To each other at the Dairy Queen, eating ice cream cones. Talked about dogs and heaven, about longhorns and cornmeals, about the old ways that are gone. Now it's just punch the clock and pay the bills. Home. Dogs and cows and corn and chickens and cats and goats. Just a place to call their own. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Are you micing your guitar?
I have it pretty much turned down all the way.
Is it micing? Are you micing it though, or you got it plugged
No,
in?
no, I've got it plugged into an amp.
Got it plugged in.
Is it
The
still too
guitar-
loud?
The guitar was still a little bit loud. Yeah.
Okay, well I'll just turn off the amp and see if that does the trick.
Okay, try that. Try that one.
It's possible that, kind of like when you play, that the microphone for the vocal is picking up enough of the guitar to take care of it.
Could be. Yeah.
Could be, yes.
Could be.
All right, so it's just on its own now.
Okay. You got a Taylor, right?
Yeah,
That's a good guitar.
it sure is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try this. This is a quieter song. This is Midnight Dogs. It's gone with the midnight dogs through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. He runs and he calls him to dinner. The light in the dark that shines for a sinner. My heart is his den, and the beginning and the end, and the all in all. He's gone with the midnight dawns, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. And he runs back to me. Yeah, I hear you howling out there in the dark, but that wanderlust never got you very far. On your own tracks, back to my door. Oh, darling, it's a good thing we're not keeping score. He's gone with the midnight dawns, through the midnight fields beneath the midnight moon. He's
That sounded pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That sounded good. You know, your laptop sounds better. But this
Yeah.
for iPad, this was really good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the vocals are okay.
Yeah, I think you got the balance down right in the guitar and everything. I mean, you could even beat on that guitar a little harder now without it, you know, because you're just going vocal. But
Okay.
so you're playing loud enough to accompany your voice. I mean, you're right on that mic, right? With your voice.
Yeah, the vocal, I'm right on it, and
And
the
have you got two mics or one mic?
I'm just using one.
So you're picking up the guitar through that vocal mic. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
and also probably through the iPad mic.
Well, well, yeah. Well, okay, yeah. Okay, it would be, I guess. It has to be, yeah. 'Cause
Okay,
the,
well, I'm glad it's.
the total sound was the total sound in the room is going into that iPad mic. That's what it is. Okay. How far are you from the iPad?
I'm about 4 feet. I'm wondering if I should back it up. If it's just
No.
too. You think it's
No.
okay?
Yeah.
All right.
No, you're good.
All right.
Okay, let's hear some more music.
All right. Okay, I can do that. This is called Hummingbird, and this is one of the songs I love playing with Rob Case. Hoping we get him on this zooming thing.
We'll get it.
All right, that's enough of that, right? Drove to Texarkana to see my father on his 85th birthday. Sitting in his backyard, talking about the birds. We didn't know what else to say. Cardinals and blue jays, crows, robins and wrens, and a spider hummingbird. He said, that one comes around here every year. I said, that reminds me when I was a kid. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon in the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, charting my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play. hummingbirds don't sing, ain't that a sad thing? I said the song is in their wings. He turned and looked at me and closed his eyes, all he could do to keep from crying. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, chopping my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play. I made one last trip to Texarkana to lay that old man to rest. The birds were singing in the cemetery trees. I was looking for that hummingbird. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits, charting my own maps and climbing mimosa trees where the hummingbirds play. When I was a kid, Ponce de Leon of the alleys, St. Francis of the Straits. Thank you.
Good job.
So we got the balance still good, yeah?
Yes.
It's all about the balance, man.
Yeah, you know what? I've been sitting here thinking, when we put it on the original sound, we have sort of the opposite problem of what we had with the compressed sound. You know, originally it was compressing. It was all the guitar and everything in favor of the voice, and now it seems to favor the instrument a little bit over the voice as far as volume.
That's interesting.
So whenever we play with and when it turned on original sound, we need a little more vocal. The guitar seems to really come up. And I'm just wondering if what you're doing there, you're playing with no mic or anything on your guitar. You know, if a person just had a little bitty amp for their vocal, just sitting anywhere in the room there where they could turn the vocal up.
Yeah.
And they could adjust their vocal to balance with the guitar. And that's all. I think that's all you really need if you're doing something like an iPad or an iPhone. Now,
That's interesting. Yeah, so I've turned up my vocal a little bit. Hopefully that'll maybe balance it out a bit.
Yeah, we'll see.
And I'd like to thank the patience of our audience.
Whoever's out there, yeah, they'll be out there listening to you. I know.
All this silly tech talk, but we're just doing this for you.
That's right.
All right, what have I got here? I've got how about Company Man? That's a nice loud one.
There you go.
See if I can keep my guitar quiet. Maybe I should not use a pick.
Is this the expensive guitar?
No, this is my my everyday Taylor.
Everyday Taylor. Yes. Okay.
It's my 114. Yeah, I thought I'd just see how it goes.
That's a loud guitar too. 114.
Yeah, it's got a lot of voice for
yeah.
Not being a dreadnought or anything.
That's a lot of people's favorite guitar.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see how I'm going to not use a pick and see if that helps.
You might overdo it. Yeah.
All right, this is Company Man. When they need a dirty job done, they know he can. He's got no scruples or give a damn. He's a company man. south, he bent on, but does the devil's work. He follows orders, he's a company man. He's a company man. Well, you better watch your back, baby, he's a company man. He's a snake in the grass, a shark in the water. You're just another lamb for slaughter. He's a company man. He's a company man. Well, you better watch your back, baby. He's a company man. You see him coming, walk the other way. He's pure poison and he's here to stay. He's a company man. He's a company man. Well, you better watch your back, baby. He's a company man. Chapter and verse, but he's the fox in the hen house. You can't say a word. He's a company man. He's a company man. Well, you better watch your back, baby. He's a company man. Yeah, and down at the bar they all talk behind his back, but he's Teflon Bull. You know what? He'll never get sacked. He's a company man. Well, you better watch your back, baby. He's a company man. They know he can, he's got no scruples, oh give a damn, he's a company man. He's a company man. Well, you better watch your back, baby, he's a company man.
Hey, that was good. That sounded great, yeah. Yeah. I like
I started
that song,
to sing
too.
the actual line for Bull and I realized maybe I shouldn't sing it, so I...
That's a great song. When did you write? Is that a new song, sort of?
No, I wrote that about a year ago. May or may not be based on actual events.
Okay.
It's my catharsis for moving on to a different job. So it's a lot of fun to play. And again, another plug for Rob Case. I love it when he plays with me. He's got the licks going on. It's a lot of fun to play.
Good song.
And it's definitely got a strong attitude.
I used to be a company man.
Well, no, Harry.
Yeah, I had a suit and everything.
I don't think you were that guy, though.
Probably not. No.
I hope not. You've changed a lot if you were.
No, I was a world-class dirty old man.
That we know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, sing us a song.
All right. I promise.
You got about time for one more long one.
One more long one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this one's about a long trip, so I guess this will work. This is, I promised I'd play this just in case a certain person was listening, and maybe he is, maybe he isn't. The captain in this story. This is called Captain Goes Home. Actually, for my last song, I'm going to wear my hat. How's that?
Oh, that looks great. Yeah.
I've been trimming my hair, and it's getting uglier by the day. It's just all right. Sailing out from Chesapeake Bay, heading home. It's a long, long way. Set a course for Nova Scotia, picked up crew in Halifax. Goodbye Atlantic, never looking back. Swallowed whole in the gullet of the Gulf of St. Lawrence, where the the current pushes back and the air is always cold. Captain of this vessel, she goes where I steer her, and sometimes she goes wherever she wants. Okay, back, old Montreal, through the likes of Beauharnois. Then it's up the Welland Canal, that's 8 tall locks in a day. All hands on deck, and just do what I say. Dragging my anchor across Rescue Bay. Woke up on the rocks, that's bad anchorage. Captain of this vessel, she goes where I steer her, and sometimes she goes wherever she wants. Then my motor blew out in Motor City. Stopped for repairs and then on to St. Clair. Gliding beneath Mackinac Bridge under full sail and full sun. Hello, Lake Michigan. Bring her to rest at the dock back in Manitowoc. Gotta love this boat, but I'm damn glad to be home. Captain of this vessel, she goes where I steer her, and sometimes she goes just wherever she wants. Ooh, ooh, gotta love this boat, but I'm damn glad to be home.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Hey,
Okay,
Gary.
everybody's unmuted. Let's give Kat a big hand here. That's really great.
Merci beaucoup.
Good job, Kat. As always, you were outstanding. So,
Hey, Gary.
somebody's got. I can hear the echo in the Facebook feed. It's that,
I'm still singing in another universe.
there's another universe that's 20 seconds behind this one.
That's right.
So anyway, good job, Kat, and I think you're gonna like that. You're gonna like everything you hear. But okay, so next we got Ricky Jean Wright, and I'm gonna mute Kat and say goodbye to Kat, and then hello, Ricky Jean Wright. Where'd Ricky Jean go? Here we go. I'll get him unmute. Hey, Ricky Jean.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm wondering if I should turn off my speaker. Would it kind of interfere? I have a Bluetooth speaker hooked up over here.
Might help, yeah. Folks, now Ricky Jean's got an iPad like everybody else, but he's also got the blue USB speaker that everyone's saying that we need to have.
The Snowball, and I think now they're actually blue. I don't even think they call them snowballs anymore.
All right, that sounds real sweet.
All right,
Yeah,
you ready?
we're ready.
Well, this first song is one of my favorite songs. I grew up with a musical mother. She played the guitar mostly, but I saw her with a fiddle in her hand and or a banjo or a mandolin, pretty much any kind of string instrument she could make it sing. And she used to play with her brothers when she was young, before she was ever married, and they'd play at these hoedowns, they called it, and that was way back in the day. I originally wrote a song, and the title of it was "Look What My Mama's Done to Me," and I sang it for her. She goes, "Well, I don't think I like that song." So I went back and I changed it up a little bit, and changed it up a lot, really. And it's called Folks Like Us Were Born to Sing. And it's a song on the first album. She used to tell me that folks like us were born to sing, and I thought that was because had some musical background, some musical lineage in our family. But as I got older, I realized it was because when you're poor, singing is one of the really great things you can do. Folks like us were born to sing. I would watch her sing and play that old guitar as she sang hymns and old country tunes. I'd watch her fingers as they danced across the strings, how she'd close her eyes when she began to sing. Times were hard back in the country, she would say, hard for those who living off the land every day. She said trouble will drive you to your knees, while her foot kept the time as she made that guitar ring. She would cry when we sang Faded Love. Amazing Grace was her favorite song. She said singing helps a soul forget hard things, and folks like us were born to sing. She'd say, son, don't forget in God we trust, as she played that guitar and she sang the songs we love. She sang about a place where there was no sun or moon, but until then we'll just sing a song or two. She would cry when we sang Faded Love. Amazing Grace was her favorite song. She said singing helps a soul forget hard things, and folks like us were born to sing. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. I would watch her sing and play that old guitar as she sang hymns and old country tunes.
Bravo. That's really good. Really good. Good, good.
The sound sound pretty good?
Yes, yes. Guitar was clear. Your voice was clear. It was I didn't hear any warbling or anything. Your guitar might come up just a little bit. You're kind of, you're finger picking, but
Well, I'm completely ambient. No speakers, no anything. I'm just singing through the mic, and it's set to pick up everything around.
It sounds great.
So that was
Sounds
kind of my
great.
plan.
Yeah, okay. You're good.
So this next song was a real important song to me because it was so easy to write. I guess maybe the easiest song I ever wrote. But it became really important to me because I sort of auditioned singing this song at a recording studio, and it worked out that the recording engineer was also a producer, and later he became the A&R director of a little record label, and this song right here convinced him to work with me further. So it wound up being the first song I ever recorded. Now, why it was so easy for me to write this song is because I went into a little restaurant in East Texas, and there was an elderly man there, and he told me just to come on in when I came through the door and sit right down there with him because he was just waiting on his time. One day I walked into a small town cafe. There sat an old man with a right friendly face. He said, "Pull up a chair, the coffee's mighty fine. Won't you join me while I'm waiting on my time?" He said there was a time when I could conquer the world. There was a time when I turned the head of a pretty girl. There was a time when time was on my side, and the years of life had found a place to hide. Now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time, watching the people as they all go by. I know one day I'll kiss this all goodbye, but right now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time. He said there was a time when I'd laugh at a walking cane, and there was a time when I run out and dance in the rain. I guess I have outlived all my spit and shine, and now I'm riding that train to the end of the line. Now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time, watching the people as they all go by. I know one day I'll kiss this all goodbye, but right now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time. I know one day I'll kiss this all goodbye, but right now I'm just sitting here waiting on my time.
Good job. Good job. Good song. Sound great. Keep going.
Keep a going, huh?
Keep it going. Is Denise watching tonight?
She had an engagement. She couldn't join me.
She watching?
Birthday parties or something.
Birthday party. Okay.
Family birthday parties.
Yeah.
Well, another song from that first album, and then I'll move on to other albums. But we were real surprised because on that first album, this song got a lot of play on those streaming music channels, especially in Europe. Come to find out, people in Europe really love Texas and songs about Texas and songs that mention Texas. And we were very surprised that this song got a lot of play in Europe. It's called There's Nothing Like the Love of a Texas Girl. Driving down a two-lane road in Texas as the full moon lights up the night. It takes me back to another day. It takes me back to another time when she looked at me and gave me a smile. There is nothing like the love of a Texas girl. It can move a mountain and change a river's course. There is nothing like the love of a Texas girl. There is nothing like it in the whole wide world. If you go to Austin or to San Antonio, you might as well just call it home. And if you go to Dallas or travel to that Fort Worth town, get ready, son, 'cause you're about to settle down. There is nothing like the love of a Texas girl. It can move a mountain and change a river's course. There is nothing like the love of a Texas girl. There's nothing like it in the whole wide world. Rumor is the prettiest girls are in Texas, and that's no brag, that's just a fact. And if you're here from another place and a pretty smile seals your fate, send word back home that you can't come back. There is nothing like the love of a Texas girl. It can move a mountain and change a river's course. There is nothing like the love of a Texas girl. There is nothing like it in the whole wide world. There is nothing like it in the whole wide world. Get yourself a Texas girl.
sounding good.
Let me see. Let's move on to the second album. At least get a song or so out of the second album. Actually, the second album, there's kind of a toss-up between what's going to be the title song of the album. And the title song won out over this song, but this one was in the running. The producer really liked this song. So especially when I was a teenager, my father was trying to give me advice, and he thought I was going to be some kind of long-haired hippie or something, the way I was going. And he'd always tell me, he'd say, Ricky Jean, don't go do something really stupid, because life is hard enough. Don't make it any harder. And of course, I wished I had taken that advice and applied it to everything that I did in my life. And I'm sorry to say that I didn't always do it, but it was always ringing around in my head. Life is hard enough. Yes, it's true, we'll all have regrets, even for the ones we try to forget. Some mistakes in life you don't want to make, they will follow you around like a rattlesnake. Life is hard enough without you going down a road that ain't nothing but rough. Drawing to an inside straight is always tough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Old lovers sometimes wish they had stuck it out. Old drunks always dream about another round. Old smokers are just hoping for another breath. Old preachers will tell you to be scared to death. Life is hard enough without you going down a road that ain't nothing but rough. Drawing to an inside straight is always tough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Just remember, life is hard enough. Just remember, life is hard enough.
All right. All right. Ricky Jean, everything sounds great. The balance is great, but could you bring it up just one more notch? Everything, just keep the balance and everything, because it's sounding so good.
I'm gonna put my little capo back on here.
All right. that one of those Colorado capos?
No, this is that rolling capo that rolls back and forth.
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
I had to switch and put light gauge strings because it won't roll up and down with the medium gauge strings.
Oh, really?
So I've been using light gauge strings for a while now.
Sounds sweet.
So here's a song that actually all of y'all helped me write. Everybody that's ever heard me sing will say, well, kind of remind me a little bit of Johnny Cash. Got a little bit of that Johnny Cash thing going. And I love hats, and people say, you know, with a hat on, you kind of look a little bit like Waylon Jennings with your shaggy hair and your beard. So everybody else has kind of helped me kind of come up with this idea. And it's actually going to be the title song of the 4th album. It's called He Looked Like Waylon and Sounded Like Cash. I went into a bar on the outskirts of town to forget about the day and drink a cold beer down. There was a guy singing songs that took me way back. He looked like a Waylon, sounded like Cash. No one was talking, we all hung on his words. He was singing his songs while strumming some chords. He had a big booming voice out of the past. He looked like a Waylon, sounded like Cash. He sang, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't get stuck in prison where time keeps dragging on. Try to walk the line though you've always been crazy. He looked like a Waylon, sounded like Cash. He put away his guitar much too soon. I tipped him a 20 cause I loved his tunes. He had a sad smile and he was dressed in black. And he looked like a Waylon, sounded like Cash. He sang, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't get stuck in prison where time keeps dragging on. Try to walk the line though you've always been crazy. He looked like a Waylon, sounded like Cash. He looked like a Waylon and sounded a little like Johnny Cash.
That's wonderful. Can you give us one more song, man?
One more, huh?
One more, yeah. That'll get us through there. Doing good, man. That sounds great. I love that guitar, and it really sounds sweet with that mic.
Well, I told you I was from Southeast Texas, and I bet I've been to dozens and dozens and dozens of homecoming dinner on the ground parties, they called it, at Center Grove Cemetery, close to Livingston, Texas, out in the country. And drawing from all my memories of those celebrations, going home, dinner on the grounds when somebody passes on, I kind of put those all together and kind of put my gospel roots in this song, and maybe a little bluegrass roots, and maybe a little Irish stuff too. It's called I'll Be Long Gone. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Don't look for me in the field. Don't look for me in the farm. Don't look for me by the well, 'cause I'll be long gone. I'll be long gone. I will be gone. I'll be long gone. But I won't cross Jordan alone. Don't look for me in town. I will know where to be found. I will not be earthbound, 'cause I'll be long gone. I'll be long gone. I will be gone. I'll be long gone. I won't cross Jordan alone. Don't look for me and wonder, just where did I go? I'll see you over yonder, 'cause I'll be going home. I'll be long gone. I will be gone. I'll be long gone. But I won't cross Jordan alone. I'll be long gone. I will be gone. I'll be long gone. But I won't cross Jordan alone. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Okay. Man, well,
So that song sounds much better with my duet partner in there singing with me, Denise Owen, and so maybe next time we do this, she can be here.
Well, that was wonderful. That's a great song, with or without accompaniment. But
So maybe next time we do this.
okay. Okay, now then, folks, that was Ricky G. Wright, and he was using that blue mic, so that was a real treat right there. And now we have a feller from all the way from. Okay, now then. Let me mute everybody here. Mute all. Okay, continue. Mute on. Okay, now get this back over here. He's just sitting here looking at us. There we go. Okay, now. Well, let me mute somebody else here. What do I got? I got him. Mute. Okay. Oh, that's your TV I'm hearing in the background or something. You got a speaker going back there. That's what it is. Well, let me mute somebody else here. What do I got? I got him. Oops. Okay.
I can't hear.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on. There. For some reason, I can't hear you.
Check. Well, I wasn't talking. Can you hear me now? Check.
Let me check my phone sound here. Okay.
Check.
You're very faint for some reason. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's probably something in my phone.
I can turn it up a little bit. Check.
Okay, now you're coming through.
Check. Okay.
No.
Testing,
Anyway,
1, 2,
as long as you can, wait. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, but it wasn't.
Maybe I'm chewing gum. You reckon that's what it is?
There you go. Just don't try walking.
Okay, now you sound great. Okay, now you're playing through an iPhone, right?
Just an iPhone, straight, unadulterated, like kind of Everclear sound through the iPhone.
Now, what
I know
kind
you
of
know
iPhone,
that.
What iPhone do you have?
It's an iPhone 6S.
6S. Man,
Yeah.
You sound and look great. Just
It's a dinosaur. Yeah.
maybe
So-
that's what we all need is a dinosaur. Well,
I know.
Michael Roth. Now Michael's different than all of us, folks. He's out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Can you believe that? We're all sitting around
Yeah.
a table here, and he's out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay. Are your international friends still online?
Yeah, in fact, I want to say hello to my family in El Salvador and family and friends around the country, I think, who are watching right now. So,
Well, hello everybody in El Salvador. Yeah.
welcome to Texas.
What time is it in El Salvador? That's like Central Time,
It's like mountain time right now.
Mountain Time. Okay. Okay. Well, welcome to El Salvador, and let's get Michael Roth to play a song. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
as long as you can hear me. So,
We can hear you.
start off with something
Okay.
kind of nice and sweet here, called "When You Found Me." Should have named a ghost town after me. I could have been a hero on a black and white TV, where I just stood my ground while every falling star just fell like ashes all around. Yeah, that was me. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me. In a cafe in Santa Fe, New Mexico, the dust and sweat of a working day falling off my clothes. You walked up to me with just a cup of coffee and the music of a radio. That's all I know. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me. When I saw you in the morning light, I knew the reason for the morning and the meaning of the light. When you kissed me in the dark, I understood without a doubt the reason for my heart was in your smile. When you found me, the ruins of my life lay all around me. When you came to me, I saw an angel walking on a troubled sea. You reached into my heart and rescued me.
Good job. What a good song.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Did sound came across okay on that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's incredible. The sound that you get with an iPhone.
Yeah, it's just unadulterated, pure moonshine.
I wonder if there's
There-
something they did about back on those old phones that's kind of superior to what they do today.
I don't know.
I mean, that's really not that old. I mean, but 6S, that's getting old now.
Yeah, I think it's about 10 years old, maybe. I don't know.
It really sounds good.
Or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe not that old. 6 or 8. I don't know.
Yeah,
Can't keep track of these things.
yeah.
So anyway, so that was my love song, and this is my sort of, I think of it as my Hank Williams meets Rod Serling, called "If I Step Onto That Train." Cheerless and distracted woman steps onto a train. I don't know where she is going. I don't know if she is sane. But she looks like she is walking through a portal, through a time or a dimension, where they store up the little things I forgot to mention when we met. And if I step onto that train, will I then travel through all time without a clue? Oh, will I find a home with what remains of the love that I believed I had with you? Was I fooled to think it ever really happened? And is it true that somewhere in another universe you are thinking of me too? I remember when our love was once as common as the air, a thing you take for granted till it's no longer there. You said my memories had no more substance than the early morning mist, or the sadness of a diamond in a pawn shop by the station where we kissed. If I step onto that train, will I then travel through all time without a clue? Or will I find a home with what remains of the love that I believed I had with you? Was I fooled to think it ever really happened? And is it true that somewhere in another universe you are thinking of me too? And suddenly I'm lost without a compass to your heart, trying to find my face on some imaginary chart, to reconstruct the code of truth and lies, to find the words you really meant and mend the fabric of the stars that rips apart with every sunrise since you left. Ooh. Well, thank you, Harry.
So
Is that?
I'm gonna unmute everybody so they can clap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna make any noise now.
Yeah. I got thrown off a little at the end there because, you know, I don't know how it looks on the screen where you're looking, but on the phone where I'm looking, I'm looking at Harry. I'm looking
that's
at
not
Harry's
good.
face, and it's
That's
kind of
not
hard
good.
to sing. It's kind of hard to sing a love song to Harry Hewlett. And
Why?
Cat
I'm
does
just
it
not
all
that
the
kind of
time.
guy. Sorry.
Well, luckily we're all looking at you. You're filling the screen.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm not as
much
ugly
you
as I
can with
look.
an
Really.
iPhone, yeah.
So I'm gonna change directions here a little bit, and this is a song I wrote with my friend Harry Wolf, who has a tendency to die a lot, you know, and come back and stuff. So anyway, so we started texting back and forth, and ended up with this song called "The Things That You Get Used To," which maybe is kind of a fitting song for these times, but I don't know. Anyway, this is what we wrote. Dying's not as easy as it used to be. Living's just a habit I fell into. The future that I planned is just a memory. Ain't it funny about the things that you get used to? Dark clouds and a raging wind gonna bring a driving rain, but you won't budge an inch until it moves you. You can bleed and wait to die without feeling any pain. Ain't it funny about the things that you get used to? I regret the words I didn't say, lying in your bed, knowing that without them I would lose you. I fell into your arms and you just left me there for dead. Ain't it funny about the things that you get used to? And I'm standing on the shoreline of an ocean I can't see, waiting for the tide to roll on in. I might need to make a stand, find a dream to set me free, but I'm not giving in. A silent breeze sneaks up on me in the dead of night, the ghosts of every heart I brought the blues to. The stars look down like angels trying to teach my soul to fly. Ain't it funny about the things that you get used to? Yeah, it's funny about the things that you get used to. Still haven't gotten used to playing online yet.
Yeah, well, you're doing good.
Doing it. Best, we all do the best we can, and let's see what happens. You know, it's like, it's just nice to be able to sit down and share songs with all you guys, and most of you never heard before of a little bit. It's nice to hear a whole bunch.
We appreciate having you.
And okay, so anyway, so I'm playing from Albuquerque. You guys are in Dallas and maybe some other places I don't know about, and came here from Washington D.C. and so I thought I'd write a song about Seattle. Actually, I have family in Seattle too, so it led me to getting around the city musically a lot while I was up there, and spending a lot of time on the bus and on the downtown streets late at night, and so I ended up writing this song called "Homeless Sky." Yeah. Let's try again. I'm really not a drinking man. I come here for the atmosphere, the stone's throw from the Goodwill store, where the wounded drag in from the battle on the invisible front of the new Civil War, while I'm nursing a beer in Seattle. And the morning fog will steal your dreams like a wallet from your shabby coat before your very eyes. Life never measures up, it seems, to that poetry you like to quote beneath the homeless sky, the homeless sky. Body shops on boomtown streets, it's not the town it meant to be. It always wants a little more, and who am I to begrudge them? The evergreen air is perfect and pure, but it carries an odor of judgment. And the morning fog will steal your dreams like a wallet from your shabby coat before your very eyes. Life never measures up, it seems, to that poetry you like to quote beneath the homeless sky, the homeless sky. I'll sleep beneath the highway bridge when the weather gets too drunk again. Every day's a poker hand. My luck ran out at the age of 7, and I feel like a sailor lost out at sea, searching for signs in the heavens. And the morning fog will steal your dreams like a wallet from your shabby coat before your very eyes. Life never measures up, it seems, to that poetry you like to quote beneath the homeless sky, the homeless sky. Yeah. So actually, I got to give a shout out to a guy named Tim Houchins. He does. He's a formerly homeless man who started an organization called Hope for Restoration. That's the word hope, the number 4, and the word restoration.org in Seattle. And I was gratified that he listed that song as one of the top 100 songs for homelessness. It was really nice of him to do that, and I was glad that it was able to speak to him in some way. So anyway, if you want to help the people in LA County, hopeforrestoration.org is a good place to go and donate some money if you got any left at this time, I know. But just a little shout out for them. But this is my anthem for songwriters, this next one. It's called The Price of a Song. I am grateful to that song because it got me this guitar and a bunch of lyric winner awards. Among them,
how did it get you that guitar?
how to get me this guitar? Well, the Nashville Songwriters Association had a song contest, and I won that. And this was part of the package, and I got to meet Laurie McKenna and a bunch of other people, and it was really cool.
That's a great story. Okay.
Yeah, go to Nashville. Well, this is the next song I'm talking about, The Price of a Song, which I think was a lyric winner last year at the DSA Lyric Contest and also in the Great American Song Contest and the Mid-Atlantic Song Contest in Washington. I never expected a song to get that much, mileage, but it has so far. Anyway, so a lady named Erin Michelle, who is also a really terrific songwriter. She was American Songwriter Magazine lyric winner a couple years ago, and anyway, we knew each other back from gatherings like this back in the DC area, and so we collaborated on some music. And she's a real good singer and sings it real pretty, but I always have to turn everything into a Leonard Cohen song. So this is what it came up with, what I ended up with. As I say, it's my anthem for songwriters about what it costs to make music. So here it is. I want a ticket to heaven. We want that last drop of wine. We want to end the discussion and stand where the spotlight will shine. We all want something for nothing, like nothing ever went wrong. We want it all. We want it all for the price of a song. But the price of a song is the last glimpse of beauty. Before you go blind, the wounds of a soldier cut down under fire, the scar left behind, the tears of a mother with a child in her arms, the Judas kiss of a faithless lover who will rip out your heart for the price of a song. There's a song in the thunder and lightning, on the bloodthirsty edge of a knife, in a shot from a bottle of whiskey, pushing emptiness back in the night. There's a song on the highway before you, between the prison bars of a cell, in a cry out to God in the midst of misfortune, a glimmer of heaven while walking through hell. And the price of a song is the last glimpse of beauty. Before you go blind, the wounds of a soldier cut down under fire, the scar left behind, the tears of a mother with a child in her arms, the Judas kiss of a faithless lover who will rip out your heart for the price of a song. Oh. When I think of the times I've been injured, the ways I was maimed by the things I did wrong, and the pain that inevitably lingers through the night and into the dawn, I know I'm not one of the chosen. I know that I'm not very strong, but I know every time I was broken, I broke into song. I broke into song. Oh.
Okay, Michael, that's great.
Ah,
One more
glad you
song
got
and take us home, man.
Okay, one more song.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I got Dust Storm, Bat Flying in the Night, and Dream Laden Lady. Any requests?
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, Okay. I got this is my lullaby for insomniacs called Dream Laden Lady, so maybe I'll get everybody in the mood for drifting off to sleep.
Good.
Or not. Maybe staying awake all night, having nightmares. But anyway, in a good way. So many nights I have stared at the moon, waiting for love in the morning light. And then I saw the divine Holy Spirit shine down like a floodlight aimed straight at me. Oh, my dream-laden lady, come carry me home. I've gone blind, and your life is so luminous. I'm afraid of the darkness, afraid that it's mine. Open my eyes, I've been hunting down nightlife, feeding on their dreams. Times I've been thrown to the ground like a bull-baiting clown. Oh, sorry. Start that verse over. A little too much pollen in the air today. So many times I've been thrown to the ground like a bull-baiting clown in a rodeo. How many times can I rise up so crumpled and tossed like a love letter thrown away? Oh, my dream-laden lady, come carry me home. I've gone blind and your life is so luminous. I'm afraid of the darkness, afraid that it's mine. Open my eyes, I've been hunting down nightlife, feeding on their dreams. Sunrise is burning the sins of the world, and we are all waking to sin again. How many times will the sun rise to sanctify us before the last trumpet blows? Oh, my dream-laden lady, come carry me home. I've gone blind and your life is so luminous. I'm afraid of the darkness, afraid that it's mine. Open my eyes, I've been hunting down nightlife, feeding on their dreams. All right. Well, I hope that.
Great job, Michael.
Have a good night out
And this has really been a special night, and we had international guests. That's
You did.
Yes, and I want to thank Cat McGee and Ricky Jean Wright for hanging in there and making this night so special. Y'all were both really great tonight, and I hope all those people in Facebook land realize what a great job y'all did in getting the music to come through those iPads and iPhone like you did. That was really incredible. I think you proved to the world that it can be done. So
Yeah.
anyway, we'll do this again one of these nights, and y'all have a good weekend. And thank you very much. And we'll see you next time. Okay.
Thanks, Harry.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Harry.
We'll see you.
Good night.
My pleasure, y'all. I'll hang in here till everybody's gone. So, captain goes down with the ship, right? Thanks, folks. Appreciate it.